we are going to go ahead and finally look at some papers. Some papers that we've been talking about forever. Well, papers, stickers, because this bag's got a little bit of everything in it. So, let me put this right over here. And, yep, it's another late night. Now, I will say who these, the sellers are that these came from, if I see that their information is right here, because I decided to do these these YouTube lives, after all this stuff started coming in, so I don't even know if this is the correct box. Let me see who this box is from. All Things Resale. This one is probably from All Things Resale. Itchy nose. Okay, it's probably going to be... Or no, I think these came from... Yeah, I'm pretty sure that this set came from... I'm not sure if it's pronounced Tristy or Trist. Her channel is TRISTE 26200. I think I just put it in that All Things Resale box. And speaking of All Things Resale, is this the one? Oh no. Let's see. It's not either. Okay. I'm getting off track here already. I mean, we're at three minutes in and I'm already squirreling. Okay, so yes, these items came from Tristy, TRISTE 26200. So definitely check her out. I'm pretty sure I've already shown some things that I've purchased from her. What happened here? Okay, so the first thing is, this is foam board, and I think it used to be sticky back. Yeah, it used to be sticky back, and that's because I'm pretty sure that this was a sticky back backer, but it's not sticky back anymore. But that's perfectly fine, because I own this really cool stuff called glue and double-sided tape, you know, all those good things. And here is some more. Let me see. Yeah. So I've got, looks like some of the primary colors here. These, like I said, the green and the yellow are complete. The red has a little notch out of it. No big deal. Let me see if there's any other foam in here, because I'm trying to keep it kind of together. Okay, and that was it for that. Then we have some This is more of like a paper, this is from the Paper Studio Antique Brocade. It's very pretty paper. And I don't think that's like anything that got spilled on there. I think that's the antiquing. So, yep. Hello, hello. How are you this evening? Let's see. And this is from American Craft, 6th Avenue, Madison orange. So just an orange piece of paper. And then we have this one. And this is Kaleidoscope Blues Paisley. And it says 2005, My Mind's Eye. That's pretty. And actually, that looks really pretty with this next sheet. Coordinates pretty good. And this one's also a kaleidoscope. This is Kaleidoscope Light Greens Solid. Yes, we are finally at the papers. Another kaleidoscope. This is Green Blue Polka Dots. Looks like we were kind of like in a whole series of this kaleidoscope paper. Kaleidoscope Green Blue Multi-Stripe. So, looks like all of these can kind of work together. So that's a nice little set. Then we have from Scrapbook Walls, two-sided gumball stripe. Okay, so it's just called gumball stripe, and it's this color on this side, and this color on this side. I think I would come closer to using this one. Hi, Susie. How are you tonight? Yep, I'm doing another late nighter. You never find time. That paisley was really pretty. Let's see here. This is American Crafts. Harlem Blue. That is a pretty blue. To me, it's almost like a deep, oh, what do you call that? I think we're back on kind of a little set here. Like a deep periwinkle. Hello. Yeah, I think we're back on another little kind of a set of papers here. This one is American Crafts Broadway. And then we have American Crafts Harlem. So this is the like Harlem Blue, and then so again, looks like it's a set that's kind of meant to work together. Seems like the Harlem series. And all of these are just white on the back. And then we just have some black paper. There's 2 sheets of that, and these are the lighter weight. And we have just a green piece of paper that's white on this side. Doesn't say who it's from or who made it or all that good jazz. Then we have a piece of cardboard, which, crazy enough, like, this stuff comes in handy, especially when it's nice like this. And let me see. Looks like we've got, thought we had another one, but no. Okay, and then another black piece of paper. What did I do with? Okay, there it is. And then white. And we have several sheets of baby blue. Somebody put, apparently this had been a yard sale at some point in time. I think I paid $2 or something like that for a bunch of this paper. Now this is the heavier cardstock, and it looks like somebody did a little cutout right there, which is really cute. And this is just like a sand or a tan. And of course, these are all things that I picked up over on Whatnot. So there's several sheets of this. I think, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 6 sheets of this. This is a real heavyweight. Those were heavyweight cardstock. And then we have a green one, and this is more like a medium weight. And that's like a Kelly green. And then we have another baby blue here. Let me see. That's a heavier cardstock. You can hear that. I know that sounds funny. It's like, okay, you can hear paper. I mean, if you work with paper, you understand. This is a tan. Like, it means something when you get the right paperweight. And then we have a deeper tan, light brown, whichever you want to call it. Let's see, what is this? Looks like somebody was trying out a font. It says "True Friends Last Forever." Ain't that the truth? True friends last forever. Fake ones will show their fake friends will show you exactly who they are. You just have to watch out for it. And unfortunately, I found that out the hard way. Okay, we have another of that light brown. Let's see. We have 3 of the gray. And that's just that cardboard from the beginning. So that's a lot of the loose stuff right there. Got that out of the way pretty quick. Let's see. Oh, we've got a little bit more loose stuff right here. Then we'll get to the books. They're really pretty books. Okay, we've got some white. And some more of the gray. There's 2 more sheets of that. Let's see, I think there was some, was there white in there? Not sure. Oh well. This paper is gorgeous. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 sheets of this. And this paper is gorgeous. Like, okay, I'm thinking this is a print of a homemade, if that makes any sense. That is so pretty. And I have a lot of it, thankfully. Very pretty. Then we have white cardstock. It's shiny on this side and matte on this side. Then we have a sheet of yellow. We're almost there with this one. Okay, 3 of the heavier cardstock in white, which I know we had some of that. Trying to keep it together a little bit. Okay, and this just feels like plain white, like regular maybe printer paper. Hello, welcome in. We are looking at papers. Let's see. Okay, and here's some more of the brown. I don't know if this is the same brown or light brown. I'm thinking that this might be a little darker, but we're not going to mess with it. And then this is several more of the white cardstock. Stick that in there with the, that's not the rest of cardstock. There we go. Okay. And I think that's it for, in this stack, the loose stuff. Now, we're going to look at the very pretty fall book. And this is Fall Fields by Recollections. Paper pad. It's 12 by 12, 48 sheets, 16 designs, 3 sheets each. And I think, let me see if I can adjust this down a little more. Okay. Whoa. Maybe a little too far. Okay. Hi, Cindy. How are you? We are looking at paper for the moment. And I've got some, like a whole goodie bag of stuff to look through here in a minute. These are things that I purchased on Whatnot. Okay, and this pad is the Fall Fields by Recollections. Well, how rude. Y'all just falling on your face? Oh, I'm sorry you're not doing too great. I will definitely send a prayer out for you. Let's see. Okay. Y'all gonna sit still this time? No hopping around and falling on your faces? Are we ready to look at paper now? Y'all gonna behave? And y'all, I still need to do my nails. I need to do my hair and my nails and Hot Mess Express. Okay. So we have this page. And this has like You can see the gold reflecting. It's like a foil gold. Like I said, there's 3 sheets of each. This one is gorgeous. And it also has the gold shimmer. Well, thank you. I appreciate you. Let's see. And now we have this page. This has like it's a textured design on it, but it's very faint. And I don't have my ring light on because I didn't want all the reflection. So hopefully I've got my 2 little lights over there, and there's a loft up there, and then I have my chandelier. Come look at the pretty chandelier going up there. Yeah, I'll show you the loft. And that's about all I ever see of the loft because I cannot get up those stairs. Or not the stairs, the ladder. Thank you. I mean, I can get up the ladder, but it's going to take a moment and I'll be up there for a little bit before I can try to come down. And here we've got pumpkins. Lots and lots of pumpkins. Let's see. Oh, this is gorgeous. And that's got some of the gold shimmer in it. That kind of looks really cool on the screen. I was so happy when I was able to grab this one. I cannot wait for fall weather. I mean, the warm weather has helped with like my pain issues and stuff, but this heat, oh my goodness. Okay, so it is at least 1 page short because there's one of these pages. There's a missing, so there's only 2 of those. And this looks like a nice sweater print. And it has the gold shimmer in it as well. Yeah, spring used to be mine, but I'm really I'm starting to love fall. I love fall most of all. And I love this. I mean, it's just wood. It's just trees. It's just cut up trees. But it's so pretty. And somebody used one of these, so it's 2 pages short. Look at this one. These are going to make some beautiful pages. Junk journaling. That is just so pretty. And then here's that same textured print, just a different color. The other one was more of a reddish burgundy color, and this is more of an orange. And so this one only has 2, so that's the 3rd page that's not there. This one, I mean, it's one of my least favorites out of all of it. But, I mean, it's still a pretty page. And just a little FYI, anything that I don't plan on using will probably get sold on, sold again on Whatnot. Can't think. And here is a brown of that like scratch textured page. So I will just, I'm going to be going through all of my my books like this, and any page that I know that I'm not going to use, I'm going to be pulling them out and putting together bundles, or maybe I'll do, you know, one sheet at a time. I'm not really sure yet how that's going to go, but this is another gorgeous page. Again, with that gold. It's so pretty. It is, it's LilTornado 727. That's where I can be found all over the internet. And then this is more of a, like a yellow orange in that scratch textured print. And that was it. Well, I never realized that that didn't have a back on that book. So but still, that's still a lot of paper. Oh. Cindy, were you in here when I showed this paper? I had like 17 sheets of this. This is one of the individuals. Beautiful. Love this paper. And then now this one is more of a Valentine feel. And this is designer paper by Color Book. I don't know when it has those two things over it, whether it's pronounced book or Bach. But it's called Love Story. It's supposed to have 50 sheets. It doesn't have 50 sheets. But look at this. I love roses. Okay, well, I'm glad I showed you that paper then, because it's really pretty. And I think there's 2 designs of each. 12 by 12, 25 unique designs. So it would be 2 of each. And that's cute. It reminds me of, there was some show that I watched, maybe it was Dawson's Creek or something, where they went, or maybe it was on a movie, they went on this bridge and everybody would take locks and they would put their lock on the bridge. Lilacs, yeah, lilacs are very pretty. Yeah, so that's what this picture reminds me of. I can't remember what movie or show that was on. Just loads and loads of roses. I love roses, but I also love, I meant to look it up by now. It's, I'm not even going to try to remember the name of it. It's too late. This is cute. Very retro. Very retro. I was, right before I came on here, I was watching Shannon D's live over at Shenanigans 321. And she was really talking about like nostalgic things and stuff, because she's talking about doing like a sticker trade or train, or I don't know if she wants to do a train or a trade or what, but yeah. This one is another one, very retro. Who doesn't have or didn't have a love songs mix? And y'all remember, we had to sit there and wait for our song to come on the radio. First, we had to call it in, possibly request it for somebody. Yes. So you know what I'm talking about right now. Call it in on the radio, possibly have it dedicated to somebody. And then we have to sit there like for 3 freaking hours waiting for our song to come on to hit record or hit the 2 buttons to make it record onto our mixtape and pray that the DJ wasn't going to start running his mouth before the end of the song. I know you know what I'm talking about. I had a couple boys give me some mixtapes. One guy was, I was 15, or no, I just turned 15. And I lived in Haines City, Florida, right outside of Kissimmee. Yeah, the best days. And it was my brother's best friend, and my brother hated me for the fact that I started dating his friend. I had just turned 15. The guy was 18. But, I mean, I couldn't help it. I was cute, I guess. And his friend wanted to date me. I didn't think I was too cute, but it almost looks like swans. Very pretty page. Yeah, so. And then we all grow up, and I end up not marrying his best friend, which he had asked me, but didn't marry his best friend. But then he ends up marrying mine. Yeah. And she's no longer my best friend. Yeah. That's a story for another day. But this page is really cute. Yeah, that's another story for another day. I know I wrote love in the sand a few times for the wrong people. At least the water came and washed that shit away. This is a very cute picture. Look at those Converse. So cute. That right there would just look so cute, just like framed by itself. There is only one of those. It's probably hanging on somebody's wall somewhere. I love this. My boyfriend bought me a couple lanterns for, I think it was Mother's Day. Yeah, I think it was Mother's Day. Or, no, Valentine's Day. He bought me a couple lanterns. Similar. This is just so, just sweet as it is. Yes, they are very romantic. In fact, I took mine with me to South Carolina when I went there in May for my niece's wedding, and we set them up on the bridegroom table, and it was gorgeous. Love, 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 love. Let's see. Yeah, I have some beautiful little lights I got from Dollar Tree. They have like, they kind of almost have a finish like this. And they're just like little battery operated lights about that tall. And I have them sitting in my lanterns, and they put off such the prettiest light. I mean, inside coming from the lanterns, it's just, I love it. It's beautiful. Very sweet. A shadow heart. And then we have love. I wish I could figure out how to make sure that when I record that you guys see the letters and stuff. Because I know like queen is backwards. Let's see. How would you say queen backwards? Nyok? Nyok? Quit laughing at me. I know you're not laughing at me. You're laughing with me. Another gorgeous picture. Just as it is. I don't know. I'm seeing boobs. I'm totally seeing boobs. I don't see them much when I look like, you know, straight like this, but yep. They're boobs or booty. Yep. Right? Exactly. Do you see boobs? I see boobs. To me, this just looks like, let's see, like I don't know, like evidence for a crime scene. Do y'all see it too? Yeah, that picture is going to end up in court one day. Yeah, I knew there'd be 2 sheets of that. This one's cute. Big old envelope. Oh, it's getting chilly in here. Do I have 2 envelopes? Yep. Oh, these are cute. What are these? What flowers are those? Is it called peonies? Because those aren't roses, I don't think. Oh, excuse me. So rude. These are sweet. I love this, the colors when these 2 colors hit. It's so pretty. And I think these are just paper clip hearts. So Cindy, I know you said that things were not the greatest. Let's see. Where did the comments go? Okay, yeah, you just said been better. So, what's going on? Yes, pink and teal look so pretty together. And speaking of, this isn't quite teal, but it's like, it's kind of going into more of a teal blue. It's so pretty. It'd be cute just to have like little cutouts or something with, you know, names on them. Oh, I love this. another thing that's just the simplicity of it. Just rose petals shaped into a heart laying on beautiful wood. Oh, this is cute. The shoelaces are in love. And I think that's it. Oh, nope. I think we got one more. Oh, no. That was it for this book. So even though it didn't have all the pages, I mean, it's still a pretty full book. Let's see. Oh, it shows the pages down here. Let's see. I see one pattern that we didn't have. Or maybe, was that in there? Hang on a second. I'm just curious about this one page now. I don't think it was in here. So yeah, it looks like the only page that was missing completely is this. Looks like little candy hearts. Let's see. Oh, I'm sorry that you're going through all of that. Yeah, it's tough when, you get hit with those, passings, bam, 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 one after the other. I mean, it's really, that's something that's very tough to go through, because it's like you're not even over one when another happens, and then you're not even over the previous two, and then another happens, and it can be very tough to get through. And all I can say is, you guys just stay strong and stick together, and hopefully things will start getting a little bit back to normal, and you can, because I mean, unfortunately, death is something, it's inevitable, and because I know, I mean, my birthday was just July 27th, and it was also the 8-year anniversary of my soulmate passing. He hung himself on my birthday. And also on the 28th was the 23-year anniversary of my mom passing in a car accident. She passed away the day after my 26th birthday. She was leaving my house and never made it home. So I definitely understand. It took me a long time to even want to celebrate my birthday again. And then, like I said, 8 years ago, Dave hung himself on my birthday. So it's tough. It is very tough. Just, stay strong, and you guys will get through this. Yeah, just be there for each other, love on each other, and that's about the best you can do. So the next thing that we are moving on to is this goodie bag. And it has lots of stickers, but it also had these 2 pieces of fabric, which I'm glad it had these in here because I got Kinsey a sewing machine for her birthday, and I bought her some fabric squares to make a pillow case, and while she took one of the black ones and just started chopping and cutting and doing whatever she wanted to with it. I'm like, okay, whatever. It's like really cheap. I'll just grab you another one. But it came in this bundle, so I've got it covered. So yeah, I mean, I have good days and bad days, and uh, it's been a little rough lately because especially dealing with my family and stuff, because I was really disrespected after I went to South Carolina, and you know, in preparation for going to South Carolina for the wedding, I did a lot of the decorations and stuff for the wedding, and just days later, the day after we got home, actually 2 days after we got home, I really got disrespected, and now I don't really have a relationship with my family anymore. So it's tough. Yeah, it is tough. Oh wow. Yeah, I understand, and with it just being 7 years, since you lost your mom, that's still very fresh. It took me many years to really be at a little bit of a better place in my life. Yeah, Dave was also an addict, and he he was in rehab, and he didn't know that I was in active addiction. He didn't know I was an addict. And when he got out, he contacted me on Facebook on, I think it was the 18th of July, and he simply said, "You're in a relationship. That's why you didn't write me." And um, just 10 days later, I got a call from his on again, off again girlfriend. And she said it, and like just the way that she said it to me, like really, it solidified the fact that I knew she did not love him, not the way that I felt that he deserved. And she just said, "I know you meant a lot to Dave, and Dave meant a lot to you. And I just wanted to let you know that he hung himself yesterday." And I got the news on the 28th, which was already a bad day because the anniversary of my mom's death. But yeah. Um, and I mean, it's not coincidence that it happened on my birthday. Like, he chose that day. And he knew that I would find out. So, um, it it took a lot for me not to blame myself. And during that time was, I was fresh in recovery. Um, like right after that is when I got clean, and like about a year later, and I was used to not hearing from him for 9 months at a time because he would often put himself in like rehabs and stuff and stay gone for like 9 months. So like I was used to not hearing from him, and then I was in jail when it hit me that it had been 9 months since I last spoke with him, and that I would never hear from him again. And I had a major breakdown, and so it's just, yeah, very painful. It's a very painful thing to go through. And, you know, I try not to put so much emphasis on the anniversaries of their death anymore, because it's like, it's like you're forcing your own torture. Oh, wow. Yeah, my mom passed away like 3 weeks before my niece was born. It had been her third grand, yeah, third granddaughter. And yeah, so now my niece is named after my mom. So, which my mom wanted her name to be Katie Jean the whole time. And my sister was like, no, no, no. And then, you know, it's kind of screwed up that my mom had to die for her to get, you know, her wish for her granddaughter to be named Katie Jean, which my mom was Kathy Jean. So, just another one of those fucked up things that family does. Mm, I'm spitting Diet Pepsi everywhere. Okay, let's take a deep breath and let's look at some stickers. Let's see. And it's funny because all this that we're talking about, you know, maybe this is a message from our loved ones that have passed. It simply says, I love you from the bottom of my heart. That is beautiful. So they're watching out for us. I absolutely believe that. And these are fasteners, decorative staple bars, which I've never used before. It says 72 decorative staple bars. So that's going to be interesting to play with. Let me see. Have you guys used staple bars on anything before? They have teeth. Crunch, crunch. Oh. Okay, they come apart like a staple. Okay, I'm gonna check into that before I fuck around and find out. Absolutely. Yep, gotta be here for those babies. Yeah, unfortunately, it was about 6 months after my mom passed away is when I really picked up and started using, and that's when I found what ended up being the greatest love of my life until the relationship that I'm in now, and found meth, and it took everything from me. But you know, God saved me for a reason, and I am so proud of you. Right, exactly. Exactly. And then here's some Studio G Holiday Clear stamps. These are like, it has a to from and all All I Want for Christmas. And then one that says No Peeking. So those are cute. And then we have just some adhesive accents, epoxy. I don't know if this was just a whole, I guess this is Heidi Grace, called Daydream. I don't know if it was just all hearts or what it was. But it's all hearts now. Let's see. This is by Soft Spoken, Me and My Big Ideas. Let's see. A good friend knows all your best stories, but a best friend has lived them. I have issues about best friends right now, so. But anyways. That's cute. That is cute. You never have I don't know if it's cutting it off or ouch. Sometimes my comments send before I'm ready for them to send. This is what do you call these? Brain is not working. Chipboards. Okay. This one is, I love this butterfly. It's so cute. So there's these chipboards. And then we have these, Enjoy, Laugh, Giggle, Buddies, Unique, Love, Friends, Original. Looks like somebody used a couple of them. And then we have these chunky chips. This is by Bo Bunny, A Gift of Love. And it's just the alphabet chipboard. And this is, it just says, also available in Clover, Wild Berry, Blush, which this looks like blush, Dark Denim, Chocolate, Licorice, Chiffon, and Clear. Coordinates with all Bo Bunny, paper, chipboard, double dot, and My Edgy albums. Okay, good to know. Okay, I'm going to ask a personal question. You don't have to answer it. You could tell me to mind my own business or whatever. But are you working a program? Like, have you worked the steps in, like, NA or AA? These stickers are Mamby sticks. It says the best of times, create memories, collect moments, not things, life is better with friends, we rock, one crazy bunch, fabulous, laughter, love them, is totally happening. These girls are my fave, smiles, so fun, together we laugh so much. Just a bunch of beautiful stickers. And Shannon, if you are watching, I got the hookup on stickers here. I mean, I understand it is hard to trust people, and especially when you're talking about, you know, friends that you've been friends with for years and they screwed you over. I completely understand that. Like I said, I had a best friend for 32 years, and her and my brother decided to get married, and I got the big fuck you. And my best friend ditched me for my brother. I thought I was gaining a sister, and I lost a brother. So I understand. When you are working a program and you get a sponsor, your sponsor, I mean, I'm not saying your sponsor can't be your friend, because I am friends with my sponsees, but it took time to build a friendship, and also there's a fine line. I tell my sponsors sometimes, like, or my sponsees sometimes, like, look, you know, this is me speaking to you as your sponsor. And then other times I'll be like, look, this is me speaking to you completely as your friend. Fuck that shit. Like, but yeah, a sponsor has to be able to, call you on your shit, be honest with you, and not, you know, like, I I don't go around and tell my other sponsees, what's going on with their sponsee sister. Not unless it's, something that's, kind of like they've discussed on Facebook or something like that. Um, but if it's something that was privately spoke between me and my sponsee, it stays between me and my sponsee. Like, I don't go and, you know, not unless they themselves have put it out there. So, yeah, and unfortunately, sponsorship, looking for a sponsor is not the funnest thing. It's like dating. It's disgusting. But I just went to several meetings, and my sponsor is, she lives in Florida, and that's where I met her. And we just decided that, we were gonna, um, she said that I can keep her as my sponsor, so even since I moved. Oh, yes, trust is very difficult in recovery. Absolutely. I agree with you 100%. And um, let's see. That is perfectly fine. I mean, there are some sponsors that will not sponsor you because of that, but there are some sponsors that will. I have to take pain medication. I spoke with my sponsor about it for a year and a half before I would even go and get on the pain medication that I needed, because I mean, I thought that because I was an addict, you know, I'm not allowed to seek help like that. But here's the thing, just because I'm an addict does not mean I have to suffer. So I I I completely, yeah, I completely understand where you're coming from. But yeah, just be honest with the person and say, look, this is my situation. And um, do you sponsor women who are on the MAT program? Some will say yes, some will say no, some might say, I don't, but I can refer you to somebody who does. So I know it's not easy, but you just got to step up, and we have to get a little uncomfortable. But when I first got clean, I had no intentions of staying clean. I had absolutely no intention of staying clean. I was just going to do what I needed to do to get out of trouble. And then I was going to use again, just do it better. But the fact that I was living in a halfway house, and one of the requirements was I must have a sponsor. And of course, if you have a sponsor, you're expected to, I mean, if you're in a 12-step program, you're expected to work the 12 steps. So, of course, first few steps, I was like, okay, whatever, I'll just do this to shut everybody up. Somewhere along doing that, I was like, oh shit, something's working. Like, this stuff makes sense. And there was actual answers to my life situations. And somewhere down the line, I just decided I'm going to keep on doing this. And now, like, I was supposed to be on probation until 2025. Because I was sentenced 5 years probation. I got early termination of my probation at 1.5 years. Even though I had, or not even 1.5 years, it was 1 year and 3 months. And I had tons of people saying, you're never going to get it. You're never going to get it. Nobody ever gets, early termination that early. They're going to make you do at least 50% of your time. And I said, what's the worst thing that they're going to say? Like, they're either going to say yes or they're going to say no. And so I went ahead and went forward, and they said yes. Because I told everybody, I was like, even if they say no, what's the worst thing? I'm like, I'm not going to come out any worse. They're not going to add any time. If they say no, that means I just have to try again at 2.5 years. But 1 year and 3 months, I was awarded early termination of my probation. So, I mean, miracles do happen. And I started believing in myself. So, yeah, I mean, it can be done, and just working the steps, just taking it one step literally at a time will make a big difference. And things that you don't think that you need to work on, but are brought up during your step work, you'll find out you actually did need to work on those things. You did need to talk about them. You did need to write about them. You needed to get them resolved so those things don't haunt you anymore. And I'm actually working on my second set of steps now, and the traditions. So, which reminds me, I need to find time in my day to do that, because I have to remember anything I put above my recovery, a chance to lose. And I don't want to lose the life that I have today. I didn't die 4 times in 1 week to survive that and then piss it away because of poor time management. So, and you got my email, and I mean, you can message me anytime, and you can send me your number, and I will send you a text if you want to. So, and my email is LilTornado727@gmail.com. Exactly. Advocate for yourself. Right. Exactly. And that's a personal decision. That's definitely a personal decision. Like I said, even after I had the go ahead from my sponsor, it still took me 1.5 years to resolve it within myself to be able to even make the appointment. And, it was something I had to resolve with myself. So, just because we're addicts does not mean that we have to suffer. Remember that. And there is support out there. Let's see. What is this? Oh, these are stickers too. These are cute. Well, here's one for me. What a mess. Let's see. Oh, I already read it. Okay, here's one for Bella. Spoiled rotten. 100% kid at heart, bubblegum, explore, rough housing, twinkle toes. There was this guy when I was like 13 years old. He was 18 or 19, 20, something like that. It was one of my sister's friends, older brothers, and he was infatuated with me, and he called me Twinkle Toes. So I don't even know where that came from. Okay, giggles, tickle me, the growing years, and I don't know, my Google Dot just beeps, so it's like listening to us.
Sorry, I didn't understand.
Thank you.
But I found something else. Do you want to know how I turn on the Hey Google beep?
No.
Oh, okay.
She said, sorry, I didn't understand, but do you want me to tell you how to turn on the Hey Google beep? I don't know what that is. We ain't beeping nobody. It's too damn late. Thank you. This Google Dot, I swear. Let's see. The growing years. Growing up. I don't want to. I'm tired of growing up. So big. Terrible twos. Timeout. Playtime. Mom's favorite. And childhood. Very cute stickers. My goodness, I am freezing. I think I'm going to finish up this bag and then I'm going to end this live because I am freezing and I'm tired and I have to work tomorrow, so I need to get off here. These are from Jilly Bean. Soap labels, healthy hello. Soap labels. Soup labels, I think. I don't even know. Anyways, hello, sweet XOXO today. Favorite, hi, thanks, love, family, and awesome. A few of them have been used, but it's all good. Because, you know, even when something like that is used, you can still cut around it and you can still, you know, just put in a little lines or something right here where the E's are, just to kind of, you know, so you can use the negative space of some stickers, and or like these are more like cardstock. I don't know, are these sticky? Oh yeah, these are stickers. But yeah, you can use that negative space and still use that. So no waste. And these are some more cardstock. And are these stickers? These are stickers too. It says, love this story. This is really cute. I like this little set right here. I would love to have seen what was here. This is cute. It says, girl. I need to write a letter to myself. This starts out, girl. Okay, perfect. I will look for that email because if I don't know it's there, I won't look for it because my email looks like a hoarder's house. So, this is so pretty. I'm grabbing those and I didn't even finish these right here. Let me set these aside because I'm like all into these like sticker boards. This is similar but different color schemes. Looks like we have a few different color schemes in here. They're really cute. Who's this by? This says Element Stickers. And this one's called Sugared. Yeah, this one's called Sugared by Element Stickers. I don't even know if these are still available, but I'd like to look it up to see if those are. And I'm assuming these are the same brand. They look very similar. Okay, so these sheets are exactly the same, and they have the exact 2 stickers or 3 stickers that are removed. So whoever it is, like, really liked those three off of both pages. So there's that. And then this is like looks like a birthday or some type of celebration one. Yep. Like a happy birthday. These are so cute. I like these little cameras. And it's got some words down at the bottom. It says, this story, little moments, you are my happy. What a story. Love this. Documented. Remember. Sweet memories. Best ever. Treasured moments. Happy, happy, happy. Those are cute. And here's another one that has the day. Just the Y is missing. Oh, here's the happy birthday part. And there's 2 sheets of this. That's just the same. These are cute. There's this one. I think that's a duplicate. Okay, that's, I don't know if you saw these or not, but it has, those are the numbers. Very hard to see. I almost didn't see it right here. The light just so happened to hit it the right way. We got a lot of goodies in this setup here. Let me see if this is... Three, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Let's see. Okay, so I paid 13 for some individual auctions and then 23 for one. Which, like I said, I don't know what all was in this package because, but yeah, I mean, I got a lot of great stuff. Well, I hope you sleep well. And yes, definitely shoot me an email. And I will talk to you soon. And I appreciate you hanging out with us. Like I said, we're about done here anyways. And I'm going to head to bed. Okay, that goes in that. Okay. Now these are very similar. Okay, these are all the same brand by Scrapworks. It's Alpha Dots. And it's just cute little words like dream, girl, inspire, sweet, grow, beauty, baby, imagine is the purple set. And then on the pink set, we have love, joy, dream, happy, boy, inspire, girl, passion, play, grow, beauty, imagine, baby. I mean, kind of interesting that they have boy and pink on here, but I mean, okay, so at some point in time, this was $2.25. Looks like it might have been purchased at just like a personal, I don't know, maybe a mom and pop craft store. And here we have some fun little Oh, I know who would love this sticker right here. And my brain just went blank. But if you guys know, you know. What is her name? She has flamingos behind her in her videos. Oh my goodness. It's not Diane. It's... My goodness, and I was just recently in a collab with her. Okay, these are rub-ons. Those are... I love the brown lettering. Because it looks very steampunkish. No, not Renee. She does a lot of makeup tutorials. It's her and Nikki. No, who is... Like, I see her face. I see her setup. I know she does... Her and Nikki do a lot of collabs together dealing with makeup and... oh, Nikki and... Oh my goodness. She does like a lot of Jeffree Star stuff. I am so sorry. If you watch this video, I apologize. It is like super late and my brain is just not working. That's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. So, but I love you, girl. I just cannot remember your name to save my life right now. But every time I see flamingos, I think of her. Okay, and these are adhesive rhinestones by Recollections. Very pretty. I love stuff like this. Love it, love it. And then here is a black light rub-on transfer. It's kind of cute, but I can see it being kind of creepy too. Yeah, yeah, I'm pretty sure you know, like, who I'm talking about too. It's just like, I cannot for the life of me think of her name right at this moment. But, yeah, like I said, I mean, I know all this information about her. Her name is just like... Okay, we have some more Scrapworks Alpha Dots. Joy, totally cute, like, 100% fun, for you, and question mark, baby, smile, joyful a bunch of times. These are super cute. Okay, this is the green ones, Inspire, Sweet, Boy, and Baby. Yeah, her name is just escaping me. Let me try to put these together with the other ones. Wait a second. I think I have two of these. Yeah, and after I get off here, it's going to come to me. Oh, it's okay. Renee has done, I think, some stuff with Nikki as well. Yeah, I love Renee. She's one of my besties on here. Let's see. Okay, this is... Looks like a bunch of baby stickers. I think there's... Okay. It's like a set of just all kinds of stickers. There's, looks like something got stuck to that, but it's just sheets of stickers. Cute little giraffe. Says precious. And then you have all of these. Yep. So yeah, tons of just coordinating stickers. So that's cute. Rub-Ons Love Letter by Close to My Heart. Oh, I was afraid you wouldn't be able to see them. And I think, let's see, if I can read them right like this. What if I turn it like this? I think you can read them right. Maybe. So happiness is, we've got memories. This one got used. What was that? Did that say bride? I don't know. Laughs, love, friends, love, family. Here's like a whole alphabet. And here's your like punctuation. And then these are some beautiful borders. Let's see. Memories. I don't know what that was supposed to say. But anyways, and that's just the, I think this is just the protector sheets. But yes, those are beautiful. Oh, this says always and forever in love. Yes, very beautiful. Yeah, I'd like to check out that company, see if they're still in business. Because I am always looking for rub-on transfers, but I haven't been able to find very many. Okay, I think we hit the end of that package. No, I think. I mean, I know we did. I don't know why I said I think. I think I'm tired. No, I know I'm tired. Okie doke. So, and that is it for this video. And I'm just gonna, you know, I'm just gonna come on here maybe every night and do a video like this. I put up a poll. I've got to check it to see if anybody answered, but I'm definitely I'm liking doing the videos like this, but I also put up a poll to see if people prefer this or me doing the other videos that are recorded and then I upload. But my phone is low on, I almost said energy, low on memory. And so this was just easier. And my biggest thing is trying to remember to take it off of private. So, but I do appreciate you hanging out with me, and thank you. I hope you have a wonderful evening, and I hope you get some rest. But, yeah, I mean, I kind of like doing this because I could just hop on here whenever, and I mean, I have plenty more to show, and also I'd like to start doing some actual crafting videos to show how to use all this stuff because I do need to start putting some things together so I can sell some of this stuff over on Whatnot. Make some of the money back that I've been spending. And okay. So, wow, look at that. I even cleaned up. I appreciate you so much. I hope you have a wonderful evening. And maybe I'll see you again here tomorrow night. Talk to you later. Bye.